Hello, let's talk about creating AI for RTS games. This can be very challenging and is an important component of any game. I'll use my game Hired Stars as an example, but the mechanics are easily transferable to other games. If the AI is difficult for the player to understand or erratic, it's no fun. Therefore, the AI must respond in line with expectations. Furthermore, the AI must be configurable. It must therefore be adaptable by the developer and also be able to adapt to situations itself. This also includes being able to act more stupidly or more intelligent depending on the level of difficulty. The most important component of an AI is the controller of the individual unit. In our example, this is a ship. The task of this component or class is to control the ship itself. It receives a position from outside of the class itself, where the ship should go and decides for itself how best to get there. In doing so, it avoids objects, projectiles, and any obstacles. For this to work, the ship must receive the target position to which it should move. It receives this position from the formation class. If the ship is the only one in the formation, there's nothing to decide. Otherwise, the formation class must define where each ship should go. The formation class receives the position for the entire formation from the fleet class. The fleet class receives a strategy as input. A strategy is very simple. For example, defend, attack, circle, stay at distance, or maybe retreat. Based on this strategy, the fleet class decides where the formation should go. The fleet class receives the strategy from the admiral. The admiral class can command several fleets of one faction. This grouping is important because there may be fleets consisting of cargo ships, military ships, or fighters. A global strategy for all fleets must be found and followed by all members. In order for the general or admiral to make a decision, he needs information. The information is collected in the sensor class. This aggregates all available information about the admiral itself and his fleets into a data set. This includes fleet strength, losses suffered, ammunition, remaining fighters, and so on. Let's take a look to the bottom part. At the ship level, the logic can be continued. Gun turrets, fighter hangars, and projectiles are controlled by a simple AI too. Finally, it is very important to combine the AI with the player's input. The player can give commands. He is the fleet commander and specifies the position to which the ships can move. The degree of automation is changed by the player who does not even recognize it. If such a bypass is not integrated, the AI control will differ from the player's control. The AI will then be able to do more than the player. This is quickly perceived as unfair or irritating. There are of course many more details to consider here. It is one of the most complex and sensitive mechanics in my project, and it took several attempts before it finally worked. To see the result, take a look at my project or other videos showing how the ships behave and engage in battle.